Good afternoon, everyone. Well, I've had a few people ask me to uh, go through my collection and see what all I have, letting you know ahead of time. Of course, as you see here, these are not ideal ways to show the bars. Eventually, when our shed outside gets fixed and I can get the downstairs cleaned up, all these bars will have their own wall. So, during this video, my apologies, it kind of looks a little trashy downstairs here. I do share the downstairs with my kids and my wife, so it's a little mess. So just letting you know ahead of time. First of all, starting down below here, have a Tomar Helio bar. You gotta love this thing. I mean, the domes and stuff are just like immaculate on this bar. Thing looks almost brand new. Very, very bright bar. Gotta love them. Up above that, have a Federal Signal Aerodynamic. Has the sealed beams. And also has the X-frame mirrors. Eventually, I'll take time and take care of the domes and get them wet sanded down, looking good again. Just haven't had time yet. Up above that, have a Federal Signal Jetstream. I do believe this bar used to be a Jetsonic, and then eventually was converted to a Jetstream model. Not really sure, but this is the way that I got it. It is labeled as a Jetsonic, though. It is chain-driven, has the 4 standard chain-driven rotators in it. And it also has 4 strobes in it. You gotta turn around and replace the strobe box inside of it. It's decided to bite the dust. So that's another project. Up above that, another Federal Signal Aerodynamic. This one has 2 standard and 2 fast speed independent rotators. Plus, as you can tell, it's got the concave mirrors inside there. Very, very bright light bar. That's one of my favorites. Up above that, have a Federal Signal Street Hawk bar, 2 standard rotators, 2 pursuit rotators, front rear flashers, and the alleys. So that's what's out here in the garage for right now. Coming on inside, downstairs here in the basement, have a Code 3, my mind's going blank, my apologies, Code 3 LP6000. It's got the 4 standard rotators and diamond mirrors in it, clear little inserts there where the mirrors are, gives a nice little pop to it. Down below that, have the Signal Stat Dual Com light bar. Right now, only the red side works. The amber side, I got to do a little work on. I've got to get one part for that rotator to get it start turning and burning again. Down below that, have a Code 3 MX7000, fully loaded. It's got all of your takedowns, alleys, intersectors, rear flashers, and alleys, if I didn't mention that. 4 standard rotators with the standard setup diamond mirrors. This bar actually has the real metal rotators. I know some of you guys know how bad the plastic style is, how they just, after a while, start burning and crapping out. So, below that, I've got my Federal Signal all-white Street Hawk light bar. This one's completely fully loaded also. Front flashers, rear flashers, takedowns, left-right alley, all that good stuff. They're all standard rotators. Coming on around, my 2 edge bars over here. They're also both fully loaded. The one thing that's a little different is the blue bar it has duplex sides. So it's got the strobe up top and the two halogen alley lights on the sides. And I know you guys have seen videos of these before that I've posted. Of course, eventually I've got to replace that. My brain today. My apologies. I've got to replace that piercer, halogen piercer. The wires inside are just like so weathered out. Sometimes it wants to work, sometimes it doesn't. So once again, that's a future project. Sitting up here, I got my Cal Spec Street Hawk light bar. This actually came back here to Tennessee from California with me when I moved years and years ago. So this is a original true Cal Spec Street Hawk light bar. Up here, got the Signal, Sound Off Signal ETL 5000 light bar. I believe that's what it's called. Waiting to get the breakout box and the control line so I can fire that sucker up. I can tell you that she is all red and white to the front, and there's red, white, and amber heads to the rear. She's got the full arrow stick in the back also. On top of that, that is my Federal Signal arrow stick bar. Eventually I'll get a controller for that thing too. Coming on around, it's my Code 3 SD bar and my Code 3 XL bar. Both of these are just like pristine mint condition. Very, very clean. Even if you pop those red domes off, you'd see how clean these are. These both did come off of engines, and evidently those engines were garage kept the majority of their life, so these things are in great, great shape. Coming on around, yes, Justin's Light Show. My wife had that sign made for me a few years ago. Here I have a Whelen Advantage light bar. All standard rotators. When this thing runs, she is quiet as can be. Really, really nice bar. Up top here, you're going to have to excuse me. My mind's drawing a blank on this style edge bar. But I can tell you that she runs off of 2 wires, and of course your positive negative to the battery. She runs off of this controller here. So eventually I'll get the lines fixed and get her strobing and flashing away there. On top of that, I have my Federal Signal EG mechanical siren. Next to that, I have my Federal Signal Beacon Ray Model 17. She turns and burns, spins like a champ still. Great, great beacon. Federal Signal Interceptor. That thing still wails like a champ. Next to that, I have my Timberwolf siren. This mostly was a West Coast siren. They're made in San Bernardino County. Don't think the company is around anymore. Correct me if I'm wrong. But you really don't see too many of these on the East Coast, to my knowledge. I know Los Angeles City Fire Department use these quite a bit on their rescue ambulances, and also some of their engines that didn't have federal cues on them. Coming on around, once again, ignore the dolls. I have my Federal Signal Twin Sonic light bar. This one has the complete concave mirrors on both sides. Very, very nice light bar. The dome's polished up very, very good. And this light bar actually turns and burns and spins very well for its age. Then right here, I have my Federal Signal Vista light bar. It's got the 4 strobes up top, center diamond mirror. It's got 4 front flashers, 4 rear flashers, takedowns, and alleys in it. And that's pretty much my collection as I have right now. So, anyways, like I've said, my apologies on this crazy mess here, but that should be taken care of very soon. But my plans are this whole back wall here will be nothing but a light bar wall. So everything will have its own spot, and everything will be together. It should look great. But if you got any questions, just leave a comment or holler at me, and I'll try my best to answer. All right. Hope y'all have a good day.